You're not doing anything wrong to me. It's just I'm a bit scared because I don't know why I'm in the situation that I'm in.
So why will you come to Cape Town and you don't know?
Because I thought the people I came with are good people, but they weren't, unfortunately.
So now you are stranded. Now your problem becomes my problem.
It's not your problem. My thing is I can get out now. It's not your problem.
You can even get out now if you want to.
That's what I'm saying.
You can get out now if you want to.
I don't want to make my problem anyone's problem. I don't want to inconvenience anyone.
Because now, number one, you don't know where you live. Number two, you don't have your phone.
I'm in Bryanston.
You're
I know exactly where the fuck I am.
You're not in Bryanston. This is Cape Town, for Christ's sake. You have to listen to me. I don't want to raise my voice for you so that you can listen. We're in Cape Town.
You're right.
We're in Cape Town. You're an adult and you're not responsible.
And I don't want to be here. I never wanted to be in Cape Town, bro. That's my point. I don't want to be here.
You met up with strangers that requested me, and now we don't know where the heck we are. Should I drop you here so that I can get away? And then tomorrow something happened to you. You are dead. And the last person... Listen, the last person they're gonna track will be me.
I don't think it's that should because it's not your fault. I understand. I'm not blaming you. It's not your fault. It's just I don't know.
And this is not the first. This is not the first time I've been.
But that's not my fault.
No, it clearly is your fault because you're an adult.
No, it's not my fault. It's not your first time you were in a car with another bitch that was crying. That's not my fault.
Oh my gosh. The thing is, some of you ladies, you don't listen.
No, it's not my fucking fault.
Okay, where should I drop you? Wait, where should I drop you then?
You can even leave me. I'm not gonna be upset, bro, because it's my fault. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking responsibility for the actions that are happening.
Should I drop you in the middle of nowhere, or must I drop you at the police station?
I wouldn't be.
So that you can just sober up.
You if you leave me here, it's not about being sober. No. I'm sober or drunk, I don't know where the fuck I am.
You are in Cape Town.
I am not from this province.
Yeah, you're not from this province, and you find yourself here. I don't know how.
Now I must go to a police station where in Joburg they are raping the girls to start with. Now I must come to another police station where they are raping people, maybe.
No. This is
fine.
I'll drop you at the Cape Town police station so that you can listen. So
rape me, but
they're not going to rape you.
Probably.
They're not going to rape you.
Please take me there.
Okay.
Take me there.
But please
take me there.
do not consume alcohol that you cannot handle.
No, I'm very fucking handle.
New message from Mohammed, brother.
Take me there, please. I'm fucking handle.
Oh my God.
Drop me off. I will book the Uber. It's never that deep.
You're an idiot, you know that.
And I am, rightfully fucking so.
You're an idiot.
And when
like
you leave me there, remember that.
Yeah, I'll remember that you're an idiot.
Right.
Now, honestly, because you putting your life at risk, first of all.
Didn't say
guys.
That. I said I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
No. You're not gonna act fucking brand new. So I said I don't know where the fuck I am, but you can drop me off wherever the fucking police station or wherever.
You didn't wanna go to the police station.
You can drop me off wherever the fuck, but I will go home from wherever you drop me off because I can do that thing.
That's what I'm doing right now.
So what's the issue? Why are you recording me?
I have to record for evidence.
So you are scared the people are gonna say you're gonna rape me?
Yeah.
No,
because that is reality, you know.
Okay.
That is reality. You know, that is reality. Because I don't want you to say, no, this guy raped me and stuff like that, you know. For safety reasons.
As much as we are tape, I promise you I'm not gonna do that. You took very good care of me. I'm never gonna do that thing.
Safety reasons, I always try to protect myself. I have a lot to lose.
No, buddy, you are never gonna do that to me, and I know that very well as well. It's not gonna happen.
Exactly. Look, I know that tomorrow when things are okay.
It's not gonna happen.
Look, I will text you.
No, you did the most for me. I
will text you.
If anything, I appreciate you more than anybody else tonight, bro. It's never gonna happen such a thing.
I know you come from another city. You don't know this city.
I'm upset because of the situation.
And your friends left you.
Yes.
And you met up with strangers. You met up with strangers.
Yes,
and
however,
they don't know because
if you put me on TikTok,
listen to me.
I'm gonna take you out the fucking game. That's the chance.
You can try.
However, that's
no. What?
You are giving that intention.
If you want the smoke, you can try that.
No, you are giving that intention.
You can try that.
You are giving the smoke.
You're gonna put me out of the game. What do you mean you're gonna put me out of the game?
You are giving that with your recording, isn't?
Nah, I'ma just make sure I'm safe. You safe.
I am safe. I feel safe. I feel great. But however, if you're gonna put it out on the internet, we can go for it. But that's not the intention I have, because you took good care of me and I appreciate you for it. It was never the intention. I'm a bit frustrated. I am very fucking lit. I am frustrated. I'm scared. I am going fucking through it. I want to swear everybody's mother's puss right now because I don't know where I am. I'm in a different city. I don't know what's going on. We're going to the police station.
Yep.
However, you did nothing wrong to me, and that was never going to be the case, unfortunately. If anything, in the situation, you are the hero. So I don't know what you think.
Nah, because now you are definitely tripping now. Tripping
I don't know what you
pulling
think
my
happen, but that's not gonna happen.
Pulling my steering wheel, so, and that's not cool.
No, because I don't know where you're going. You were saying no, we're going. No, I didn't know what
that's
was happening.
Not cool.
You also need to remember I'm a girl alone, buddy.
Yeah, and I'm also a guy alone, buddy.
No, I am a girl alone, buddy. You are a guy alone driving the car. I am a girl alone.
Let me just address what happened last night. And by now a lot of people saw the video already and people are asking questions what really happened. Look, Jordan, I'm not here to embarrass you. I'm not here to make you feel like you're a bad person. I'm not here to ruin your brand, reputation or whatsoever. But I have to speak about this, you know, because I'm very disappointed to see that some of your so-called friends are now attacking and coming into my inboxes and telling me, yeah, she's safe now, you can delete the video, blah, 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 everything and move on. You're ruining a brand. Look, I just want to tell you something, eh? You should block and delete each and every one that you were drinking with last night, that you say they are your friends, because clearly they're not, you know, they're just there for the nice time. But anyways, let's jump in the story. So I was chilling in Kloof Street. I got this trip. I didn't really want to take it. I was going to Thornton. I didn't really want to take it. I took the trip. Got to you guys. It was you and the other two guys by the name of Muhammad. Other two guys. So you were busy kissing the other guy and doing crazy stuff in public. And you are kissing the other guy also, both guys. This is nothing but the truth. And the securities and everyone was looking at you guys. Okay, cool. You came to the car, get in the car, and the first thing you asked me, where's your phone? I'm like, what do you mean where's your phone? You just got in the car. Anyways, the guy that requested came back to me, was like, please take my girlfriend home safe. I was like, okay, not a problem, man. I take her home safe. Start the trip, we go. And then you were like, are we going to the right location? I'm like, yeah, it's Thornton. Then you told me you don't know where Thornton is. You don't know where Thornton is. I'm like, are you sure you don't know where Thornton is? And then we drove. And then you tapped this other address, somewhere in Belleville. I was like, okay, cool. I tried to call the guy to change the destination, but he wasn't picking up. We drove to Belleville. And I show you, is this the place? We're like, nah, this is not the place. I don't live here. I'm like, okay, now you are tempting now with my patience. But anyway, you're a woman. You're a bit tipsy. At that time, I thought you were tipsy. I'm like, okay, cool. Where do you actually live? And then you told me Bryston or Bryanson, something like that. And when I tapped it on Google Maps, it showed me somewhere in Johannesburg, in Joburg. And I'm like, snap, this is actually crazy. I'm like, do you really know where you are right now? Then you told me, no, you're in Pretoria. That's when I understood, like, nah, something's clearly wrong and you're not in the right state of mind. And then I phoned the guy. Immediately, he picked up. Yeah, he picked up, but he wasn't saying anything. And then I typed him a message, which I'll post here. I'm like, my guy, what's happening? And then he sent me this message like, no, guy, driver, please help us. We don't know where this girl is from. She's lost and blah, 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 blah. Please take her to the police station or I don't know what you're going to do. And that's one thing with other people. You guys are requesting for females that you guys were busy with, knowing that they're not in the right state of mind and dumping them with Uber drivers. And then the next day, the Uber driver is in trouble or he gets locked up or his account gets blocked because of such situation. Let's go back to where we are. So when I told her, no, you're in Cape Town at the moment. And then you start saying that, no, my friends left me and they're going out with guys and they left me alone and all that. And then I asked for your name. You provide your name to me. I asked, okay, can I call anybody? Then you're like, yes. You want to use my phone? I'm like, cool, here's my phone. You went in my phone on my WhatsApp and start typing out names. You thought maybe I was like a friend of your brother or whatsoever. It was confusing to me. I was trying to understand this whole situation. It was confusing to me. Guys, you have to sit tight because there's going to be a long one. It was confusing to me. I was like, dude, why are you going into my WhatsApp knowing that I don't have any of your family member or friends on my WhatsApp? So it's like, yeah, no, you best friend of my brother. I'm like, dude, I don't know you. I don't know your brother. It's the first time I'm meeting you. And I never saw you anywhere. I'm just an Uber driver. And now we are stranded because I don't know where to take you right now. It was like, please drive to N1. Okay. I'm like, okay, maybe. This is not the third time like that I'm driving up and down. Like, okay, maybe this can probably be like she knows somebody that lives there. Anyway, I just took a chance. We drove to N1, and then she was like, that's my aunt's place. And then I asked her, are you sure this is your aunt's place? She's like, yeah. Okay. And then I asked again, where are we right now? She said again, Brightson. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but I do apologize. That's when I knew, nah, there's something wrong with you. And I told her, look, I'm gonna have to take you back where I picked you up, and I'm gonna drop you at the police station. And then you said to me, and I am not lying to you, I know that yes, you weren't in the right state of mind. And then you said to me, no, just please take me anywhere where I can just chill and sleep, and we can buy us food, and then you can take me to your place. I'm like, my place? That's when I checked, whoa, now yeah, something is wrong. Immediately, I took my phone, I called my girl. I like, baby, something's happening here. I'm with a girl that doesn't know where she lives. And remember, at that time, I had to go fetch my wife, and drop her somewhere. Then I explained to her, yeah, this is what's happening, and I think I'm gonna drive. It's best that I don't drop her somewhere close, like N1 police station. Let me rather go back to town where it's easy for people to find her and drop her at that police station. Cool, I got in the car, and then she started chunking like, who are you phoning? Who are you phoning? I'm like, I phoned my girl to explain to her the situation. Knowing, bear in mind, my girl has my location, my live location, so she always know where I'm going. If I'm parking somewhere, she will know. She will call me. And then she wanted to use my phone again. I'm like, no, you clearly drunk and you're not in the right state of mind. So let me just make my own decision and drive you to the police station in Darling Street, close to Mavericks. You went crazy. And we started driving. All of a sudden, you're like, do you want me to go mad? You want me to go mad? I'm like, what do you mean? All of a sudden, you stood up from the passenger seat and held my steering wheel while I was driving, which was dangerous. Trying to get my phone. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you my phone. And that's when I told you, look, I don't want to get violent so that you can listen to me. I don't want to raise my voice so that you can listen to me. Yet she continued. She touched my steering wheel again. And that's when I shouted at her, I like, look here, I'll give you a clap to get you back to your senses, because now you're endangering my life and your life. And if something must happen to you, it's going to come back to me. And just like, okay, cool, you can just drop me here off the road. I'm like, you know what? So that's when I just got, how can I say, I got a bit mad. I was like, okay, you can get out of the road. You can get out of the car. And then she didn't want to get out of the car. So I just locked the doors and I drove straight to town. And then she started explaining to me like, no, please don't drop me at the police station, because back in Joburg, apparently you said you were raped. And I told you, no, look, you're not going to get raped. People know me in Cape Town, and I'll make sure that you are safe. And then you started saying a lot of things, shouting at me, swearing at me and stuff like that. That's when I pulled out my phone and I started recording, because I knew, yay, there's a lot of guys out here who are getting locked up for things that they didn't do. And I just wanted to protect myself. And I'm not going to delete any video whatsoever, because this will educate other people as well. And unfortunately, it happened to you, and you must be glad that I was the one that picked you up, because we're in South Africa, we're in Cape Town. A girl like you, if you're left on the road, anything's supposed to happen to you. If I'm supposed to drop you on the freeway, on the N1 freeway, anything's supposed to happen to you. Other guys supposed to pick you up, take you to a place, maybe, I don't know what will happen to you. Or an accident. Someone can bump you on the road, you dead, and then what? Cool, we drove. She was still yappering. I didn't take her serious. I drove straight to town. We get to the police station. She saw that I'm serious. I'm like, yeah, look here, we're at the police station. Let's go in. And then you start tearing. She starts tearing. Telling me, please, help me. I don't want to go inside. Something can happen to me. I'm like, something can happen. It's best that I leave you at the police station so that I know on my side I am clear. You know, I don't have any problem whatsoever. I know I dropped you at a place where I can trust police officers that I know, you know. And when we got in there, and the police officer was just looking at me while I was explaining the story, bear in mind, the trip was still running, and the guy Muhammad was still sending messages, which again I will post, was still sending messages. And then the police officer told me, look, now this has become a complicated story. Do you know who requested for her? Like, yes, I know who requested for her. The two guys that were strangers, they said they were a boyfriend, that they were kissing and making out on the street. And yeah, I said, I saw them. Okay, and the police officer told me, can you call those people to come at the police station so that we can get the family members? Because she didn't have a phone. She lost her phone. She didn't have money. She didn't have anything, you know. And then I called those people. Then they pick up. And then I told them, guys, please come to the police station. I don't know where your client lives. And I'm sorry I've been driving up and down since, I think it was around about, let's say 9 o'clock. Since 9 o'clock. We get to the police station. So while I was calling those guys, and once they heard that, no, we're at the police station, immediately they hanged up and then they canceled the trip. Luckily with me, I already took all the screenshots, so it was safe on my side. And cool, I wrote down a statement. Well, the police officer was writing down a statement, and he told me, look, you're free to go, you did the right thing. A lot of people that you're going to pick up this festive season from the 27th till the 3rd of January, they won't be right in the head. So I dropped her there, and I was like, cool, I'm going to text you tomorrow morning to find out if you're safe. And when I woke up, my DMs were just packed full of negative people and full of some woman, so-called woman activists, trying to put their own opinions in the video. Like, no, you're ruining your reputation, she's a model and all that. You guys are more worried about the reputation than the risk, than your own lives. You guys are more worried about brand deals, you know, securing deals on social media. You're not worried about your life, and your life can be at risk. You can lose your life, you know. And that's when I understand. That's when I knew now this society is actually done, man. You know, people are actually done. You call yourself you care for women, but this is what you're busy commenting. And I actually got a few people that knows you. They even told me, no, you are not mentally okay. You're not mentally stable. And I'm gonna put everything here on the screen. You're not mentally stable, and I should watch out. And then when you threaten me, before we even got to the police station, when you threaten me like, yeah, if you post this video, I'll take you out of the game. I'm like, what? What do you mean out of the game? You have to elaborate that to me. What do you mean out of the game? What game are you talking about? Are you gonna open a case? Because I already have that. Are you gonna take me to social media? Because I already have that. You know, I'm not doing this for fame, nor am I doing it for money. But there's a lot of men out here who've been locked up because of girls who accuse them of things that they don't even do, including Uber drivers. Our accounts get blocked, we get sentenced, and people will never look at us the same. So, and I will never allow that. And I advise each and every driver out there, if anything must happen in the car, if you don't feel safe, if the girl's tipsy, Start recording on your Uber app. Start recording somewhere. Make a video. If she starts shouting, make a video. That's evidence, because tomorrow, if she posts a video, you are gone. And you know how this life is. You are literally gone. No one's going to believe you once you make a second video. No one's going to believe you. All they're going to know, oh my gosh, sorry for what happened to you. This Uber driver is this and that and that. We need to watch out. We need to be careful. So I don't know how you're going to take this video. I know it's a long video. I don't know how you're going to take my advice. And I said again, I will not delete this video. Women out there, you guys need to learn to control your drinking habits and know what type of friends you are hanging with. And it's so sad to see that a lot of influencers, they don't really have friends, man. They don't really have genuine friends. Those friends that you think they're your friend, they are just there for the good time or for the status. Okay, I'm with this specific girl. She's going to boost my followers and I might get brand deals from her. They're not your friends. Know who you surround yourself with. Know who you surround yourself with. This has been a tight one, a long one. It's been a long one. But take this however you want. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad your family got hold of you. I didn't get paid for my hours that I was driving up and down. I lost a lot of petrol. But at the end of the day, I stand for my morals. You're safe. I'm safe. My side is clean. Your side is clean. Even though you lost the phone and you lost some few friends. But I'm just glad you're okay. Yeah, that's my full story of what happened last night. But other than that,
hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgososo Mzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button. Honestly speaking, kubang Uber driver, kubang Bolt driver, it's not for the faint hearted, because what is this? Kasan imagine Munda request she's drunk, she doesn't know ukuthi ukuphi uyaphi kwendakalani ngahle ngempilo yakhe kodwa jwala. But they were just reacting to this story. Most of them, they were saying they blame alcohol. Oh, please do comment what you think below. Down in the comment section, subscribe, share this video. Meaning I will see you next time. I'm signing out. So goodbye.